I wanted to take this opportunity to, well, announce some sad news. So, for some of you, you all know Rat, who has been a very loyal moderator and a very loyal friend for a few months now. Um, Last night we were supposed to talk and she couldn't, and I freaked out. I started saying some things and I talked about how I was going to kill myself because I was that upset. And she freaked out while her sister was in the room. Her sister got her phone and she saw what was going on, and I guess Rat was talking about it to her, and her sister overreacted. Rat's sister proceeded to contact me, and I have basically, I'm no longer allowed to talk to Rat at all. And I do mean at all. And that upsets me more than people will ever realize because me and Rat were very good friends. And we still are. I don't blame her because of what happened. I never will. It was my fault. I should have never started talking about that stuff because it made Rat freak out. But I found out how old Rat was, and she's a lot younger than a lot of you may realize. If you would like to know how old, you're going to have to be in the Discord because I'm not publicly announcing how old someone is. That's just not my forte. Um, but she's young, and I did not realize how young she actually was until last night. And I immediately felt bad and I felt guilty for making her feel the way that I did because of how young she was. And this morning, after I got up, I received a message from Rat that her parent, her mother, and her sister decided together that she had to block and unfriend me on Discord, which is the only way we had to communicate other than through streams. So, as far as I know, Rat will not be able to watch my streams anymore either because her parent and her sister immediately started calling me a pedophile and a predator because of the fact that I did not know how old she was, and I was talking to her about things going on in my personal life because I was under the impression that Rat was about 15 or 16, and she's a lot younger than that. And, well, I say a lot. That's what happens when you lick yourself, you dumb dog. But, guys, I'm at a loss for words because of how upset I am about this. It's, uh, it's hard losing a friend that you trust. It really is. And, I've lost LTK. I don't talk to him that much anymore. Um, there's been a few other friends that I don't talk to, and I've been able to handle it fine. But with the fact that me and Rat got along and we could handle talking to one another, and we didn't have anything, we were just friends, and I tried to explain that to her sister when she was talking to me. But the excuse that her sister gave was that a 19-year-old should not be talking about their problems to a person Rat's age. And While I completely agree, I feel like her sister failed to realize that Rat had not told me her age. She refused to tell me her age because she was being cautious and she was trying to get up enough trust to tell me. And in doing so, her waiting, it caused us to lose a friendship. And she is so scared, I'm not even joking with you guys, she is so scared of getting into trouble with her parents that she legit blocked me. And I never thought she'd actually do that, but she's that scared of getting in trouble with her parents. Her parents have her that scared. I would say no, and I'm telling you guys now, there is no reason for any parent to be like that. Okay? I get it. Rat is young. You want to protect her. That is completely fine. But when you have her scared to come to you to talk to you about somebody older on the internet, or when you have her scared to talk to that person because of the fact that she knows what you'll do to them or do to her and possibly them if you find out, you're not a good parent. You don't install trust into that child. You install fear. I'm telling you now, if Rat was my child, I would have done things completely differently. While yes, I would have been protective, I would not have put her in a or a private school where she gets bullied every day, which by the way, I don't think her parents know about because of the fact she doesn't want to tell them. She wouldn't be cutting herself because of the frustration and everything that she's under with her fingernails, which by the way, when I told her sister, she had no idea about, which shows that she wasn't paying attention and she doesn't give a shit about her sister like she wants to claim that she does. I cared and I paid attention to Rat. That is why she talked to me, because I showed care, I showed trust, I showed the things that her own family, did not give her. And that's sad. That makes me infuriated, guys. It does. Words cannot be put as to how angry I am with her mother and her sister because of the fact that even though I'm the most trustworthy person, they still make her have to get rid of a friend because of how old I am and because they think I'm a pedophile. I would say, and I talk to myself a lot, so that's why you guys hear me. Um, but I'm just I'm so angry, and I'm not angry at Rat. I'm more angry at her sister and her mother because of the fact that I didn't realize that Rat was as young as she is, and they're still blaming me for talking to her. Okay, for one, had I known Rat was as young as she was, I would have never talked to her about the things that I did. I would have never told her what was going on in my life. We would have had different conversations. I even, guys, when we were talking before Rat blocked me, I was asking her if there was any possibility that we could role play or something like that. And she was so scared, she's like, no, I can't control any of what's going on. Guys, and I honestly, I hope that somehow this gets out to her sister, and I hope that it gets out to her mother as well. You're striking fear into your daughter and your sister. You're not helping her. You're hurting her in ways that you won't ever understand. And that's what upsets me the most is the fact that Rat's mother and sister, they think they're doing the right thing by making her stop talking to me, but I don't think it's right. And I get it. I'm 19. Rat is a lot younger. As a matter of fact, she's 7 years younger than I am. And it's weird, someone my age talking to someone her age. But what a lot of people don't understand is everyone that watches my YouTube, they're minors. We enjoy talking to one another. Every single one of the people, you can go into my Discord if you'd like and talk to every single one of them. Every single one of them enjoy talking to me because I'm funny. I make their days a little bit better. And they all, every single one of them, they hate seeing me like this. And as you can hear, I don't know if you're paying close enough attention, but I am sitting here and I'm basically putting myself into tears because I'm worried about Rat. Because I'm worried that she's going to be so upset that she had to stop talking to me. She's going to hurt herself. It's just, I feel so dirty because I didn't know how old she was. But I didn't mean to hurt her and I didn't mean to do anything crazy. She was just a friend and I tried to explain that to her sister, but she just wasn't listening. I'm afraid. And I don't even care what happens to me. I really don't. But I'm afraid that Rat is going to forget me. That we're never going to meet one another again. We're never going to talk again. That she's going to get older and older and she's going to forget who I was. And I don't want that because I wanted us to be friends for life. Because that's how well we got along. But her mother and her sister have basically made sure that that's not going to happen. And they think that they're protecting her, but in reality, all that they're doing is causing more problems. They're going to cause her to hate them. They're going to cause her to rebel even more. But I'm trying to stay positive in the whole thing. And um I'm hoping that eventually she'll talk to me again. But I'm not. If I'm being honest, I don't think she ever will. But to answer your question, dear Stuka, from what I understand, she's not allowed to watch my live stream. She's not allowed to have anything to do with me because of the fact that her mother and sister both think that I'm a pedophile and a predator. But when we were talking earlier, she was talking about putting headphones on and watching my streams that way. And I don't want her to feel like she is required to do anything if she doesn't feel comfortable with doing it. So if she doesn't join back, it's going to upset me, but I guess I'll just have to do my best to push through without another friend because of the fact of some stupid parents being overprotective of their child. I mean, I can get her blocking me and unfriending me on Discord because that eliminates the fact that I can't be talking to her about my personal problems. But making her not be able to watch my streams, it pisses me off. Like, what am I going to do to her in my streams? You know, you guys have been in here whenever Rat's in here and streams. We joke around, we talk, and whatever. But now I feel like I've lost a friend because of the fact that her parent and her sister are overreacting. And the bad thing is, guys, her sister, when we were talking last night on Discord, literally said that I was a nice guy. So why is it such a problem if I'm such a nice guy? Why is it such a problem for me to talk to her? I'm not doing anything to her. I'm talking to her. That was it. That was all I ever planned on doing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I talked to her about, when you get old enough, I want to go and take you to a McDonald's and eat. But I calculated it up. With her being 7 years younger than me, I'd be 25 when she's 18. You realize how weird that's going to look? A 25-year-old taking an 18-year-old out to get McDonald's? But I still want to do that. I still want to go and take her out to get McDonald's. I still want for us to go and have a little bit of fun together. I want us to be friends. But with as scared as she is of what her parents are going to do if they find out that she's still talking to me, I don't think it's ever going to happen. And I blame her parents because her parents are striking so much fear into her that it's just unimaginable. She's scared to talk to me now because she's scared of what's going to happen to her and what they're going to do to her if they find out she's still talking to me. How is that the correct way to raise your child, striking fear into them like that? You don't do that. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. You don't do that. You don't make your child feel so uncomfortable with talking to you that she doesn't come to you when she finds a friend online that's older. She doesn't talk to you about the bullies that are bullying her at school. She has to talk to the guy that she's been talking to for a few months that she trusts more than you do, or that she trusts more than you. Her sister didn't even know that she's been clawing herself with her fingernails. That's how little her family pays attention to her. But yet they love her and they want to protect her. No, they don't. They see her as an asset. That's all they see her as, and it pisses me off. They don't care about her like they want to claim that they do. I'll put it this way. My mom was never that protective over me. I mean, I get it, I'm a guy, but the same stuff that they're worried about happening to her could have happened to me. I doubt the mother or sister are watching, but you don't, I'm sorry, but you just don't do that to your child. You don't make them fear you. You make them feel like they can trust you. And her parents, she didn't trust her parent. Like, I'm not even joking. The entire time we were talking, she was worried about her parents finding out about us talking because she knew that they would take her phone and possibly take it away permanently because of her talking to me. And that's all we ever did. You guys know that. That's all we ever did was talk. I always enjoyed talking to Rat. Matter of fact, every day when she got back from school, I would always be the one that would message her and be like, "Hey Rat, how was school?" And I always waited until about 4 o'clock so that she had time to get home, get settled, whatever, before I went and messaged her. That was the kind of friend I was to Rat. I wasn't some creep. But her sister labeled me, even after talking to me, labeled me as a pedophile. Because of how young Rat is. They act as if...
Allied forces have captured a zone.
No, Content Pickle. Rat is like 12, bro. She's 12. I honestly thought she was about 15 as well. I figured she was about 15 myself, but no, she's 12 years old.
Attention to the map.
Yeah, Volutes, I think, is pretty mad at me because he was posting some disgusting pictures on my Discord the other night, and my moderator kicked him from the server because of it. And that's the thing that aggravates me the most, is the fact that her, apparently, according to what Rat told me, she had already talked to her mother about me. And then when her sister said something about me to her mother, she acted as if she didn't know who I was, and forced her to, big shell. I'm about to get 8, guys, by artillery, unless I can get out of here in 3 seconds. That's a tank, that's a tank. But the bad thing is, she's honestly, and she was honestly scared to talk to me because of her being scared of what her parents would do if they found out. I'm sorry, that's not how you raise a child. You don't raise them to fear you. You raise them to trust you. Okay, if you would have raised Rat right, in my opinion, she would have been like, hey mom, or hey dad, most likely hey mom, because daughters tend to be more close with their mothers. I'm talking to this guy, he's 19 years old, but he's like really cool, he's really chill, and he checks on me every day and all this, and she would have been honest with you. But no, you have her so scared that she hid me from you. And then you have the audacity to call me the pedophile. You're the one that's being the overprotective parent. And I do mean overprotective. Because I would have never done anything to hurt Rat. Nothing. Rat was the only one that was kind to me during the first stages of my YouTube channel. She told me things that were so kind that it gave me the motivation to keep going. Matter of fact, Rat is the reason that I'm going to keep going. Because of her kindness, I want to pay it forward. But the thing is, guys, she's a moderator, but I doubt she'll ever be able to come back in and join because her parents have basically said that she can't even watch my streams anymore. That's my point. She would rather talk to me about things going on in her day and everything than she would talking to her own mother. Okay, Me and my mom, we disagree on a lot of stuff. You guys know that. At least you should. But at the end of the day, I feel like I can tell her about near everything. Like, that's not my fault that your daughter feels more comfortable talking to me than she does talking to her own mother. You've done that, not me. Don't blame me because of the fact you didn't raise your daughter the way that you should have and she doesn't trust you. You struck fear into her. She's scared to come to you about anything because of the fact that she's afraid that, one, you'll either overreact, or two, that you'll ground her for life. Okay, and I'm telling you exactly how I would have handled a situation like with me and Rat, alright? If I would have been her parent, I would have been like, if she would have came to me about it, I would have been like, well, does he seem like he wants to know everything about you? And if the answer would have been no, I would have been like, okay, I'm gonna allow you to talk to this kid, or this guy. But you better understand, the moment that he starts asking for things like a picture of you and your age and all of that, you need to be cautious and you need to let me know. Which I will admit, I did ask her how old she was, but it was simply because of the fact I wanted to know whether or not she was old enough. Because I knew that something like this would happen if she wasn't old enough, and she never told me. But I wasn't willing to let her age get in the way of us being friends because she seemed to really enjoy talking to me. So I just kind of left it alone.
Prepare for engine start.
And the bad thing is, guys, she's blaming herself. She's blaming herself because of what happened. It's not her fault. If anything, it's my fault because I made her react to me getting upset because she couldn't talk that night. And I told her I was going to kill myself. And she overreacted to it. And she started freaking out. And she told her sister. And her sister's the one that basically said that I didn't need to be talking to her because of how old I was. And I'm thinking to myself the whole time, well, it's like, well, you're not talking to her. You can't even take time out of your supposedly busy day to have anything to do with your sister, so she talks to me instead. But yet you have the audacity to say that I'm a pedophile, and you have the audacity to call me names. It's not my fault that your sister trusts me more than she does you. That's your fault because you're never around. You don't have anything to do with her. That's your fault, not mine.
We've been hit. Armor piercing. Forces have captured a zone. We've been hit. Armor piercing. Loaded. Armor piercing. Loaded.
Guys, I don't know what to do. I really don't. Because I'd love nothing more than to step in and say that they have no right to make us stop being friends. But I can't because of how old she is. Because then it'll look like that I am a pedophile and I'm screwed either way.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours. Objective achieved.
But the thing that gets me is I'm not hurting her. I'm not trying to take advantage of her. And that's what her sister accused me of, is the fact that I was taking advantage of her. That's what her sister accused me of. That's the thing that gets me. She accused me of that. And I told her out of my own mouth, look, you know, I wish I could, honestly, but it sounds to me like Stuka. It sounds to me like they've already made up their minds about me. So it wouldn't matter if I talked to them for 3 hours. They're still going to have that same opinion that I'm a pedophile and that I'm sick and that I should know better because I'm 19 and she's only 12. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I'm going to let Rat deal with it. I'm going to let Rat boil over, get mad at them because of the fact that she had to get rid of a very good friend that listened to her because of the fact that her parents are overprotective. I'm going to let her deal with it. I'm not dealing with it. That's hers to deal with now. If she wants to prove to them that she's capable of handling herself, then what it's going to take is she's going to have to stand up to them. That's what it's going to take. And I hate to suggest that, but it's the only way. Now, I'm not saying that she needs to start rebelling against her parents or anything. I don't think that's the way to go about it. But sitting down or yelling at them, whatever, sitting down would probably be the better thing and explaining to them, hey, um, give me a second. But sitting down and explaining to them, hey, this guy may be older than me, but I trust him more than I do you guys because of the fact that he pays me more attention than you do. And then solve that problem. If anything, I would love for her to at least make her
Yo,
parents.
hello?
Hey, big dog. If anything, I would
Hey.
at least love for her to make her parents realize that the reason she was talking to me about the things that she was is because of the fact that she doesn't trust her parents with the information that she gave me. She trusted me, and she still does as far as I know, because the way she was talking when she had to block me, she said sorry guys like 3 or 4 times because she had to block me because of her parent and her sister.
This is about Rat, right?
Yeah,
Some bullshit.
it really is. It honestly is.
It didn't even do anything.
Yeah, I tried to explain that to her sister, but because of my age, I guess I'm a pedophile. Because I'm talking to a 12-year-old.
Oh, that's how old she is.
Yeah, and I was under the impression, and I hated to throw her under the bus like that, but I told her sister last night that she had everybody under the impression that she was at least, or that she was older than what she is. Which she did.
Yeah.
She had everybody thinking that she was at least 15.
15, 16, around that age. Where's my
Exactly.
controller? Okay.
And that's the thing that pisses me off.
I figured this was gonna happen.
And the bad thing is, though, bro, And the bad thing is that she's not even allowed to watch my streams or anything, from what I understand.
What?
Like, what does watching my streams have anything to do with her talking to me on Discord?
They just want to cut off all communication.
They do, and they want to take away one of her most trusted friends, and that's what's going to hurt her the most, is the fact that she has to stop talking to me.
Alright. Are you gonna match?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Well...
4.3 match, but yeah.
4.3. I'm trying to figure out how to use a Churchill. One, I can't figure it. I'm still figuring out all the things
It's
about
hard,
it.
bro.
It's like, it's using the, so it puts the heat shell, it puts HE in the 75.
Yeah. 76.
I don't like that. Why not put the armor piercing shell in the 75 and put a heat shell in the 40?
Because at the time that 76 mil was like a howitzer type gun.
I can't even pin anything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard.
And see, the thing is that I wish I would have said something. As a matter of fact, I did. I told her sister that I used to volunteer at a public library and I was really good with little kids. So, you know, it's not like it's not like I haven't had my fair share of experience with younger kids, because I have. And don't get me wrong, it does hurt me to know that Rat is a lot younger than me, and the fact that she felt like she couldn't trust me to tell me that. But the thing is, if she would have told me how old she was, I would have never said half the stuff that I did to her, because I wouldn't have wanted her to get in trouble over it. And the whole reason the whole reason that her sister found out about me last night was because of the fact that she freaked out about me talking about killing myself, because she couldn't talk because her sister was in the room with her, and I didn't realize her sister was actually in the room at the time. So needless to say, it's my fault that this happened.
You don't blame. Don't put yourself under the bus, because it's not your fault.
But it is my fault. That's the thing. It is my fault. Had I not started talking about, oh, I'm gonna kill myself again, and I went off and I stopped talking to her for like 5 minutes, and she got worried and started freaking out.
Man, you know I hate to say this, but I think the Discord warned you about this.
Everybody warned me about it, even my friends that I hang out with at church. They told me that I needed to be careful.
Old saying, it was too good to be true, huh?
Yeah.
Find a
But
good
the bad
friend
thing
that
is,
you actually,
she still,
oh shit.
she still wants to talk to me. She still wants to be able to talk to me. But her mother and her sister have made her block me and unfriend me on Discord.
Wow.
So she can't even talk to me anymore because of what was said. Like, I get taking away her phone, but making her stop talking to somebody she trusts. How do you expect her to ever be able to trust anybody if you're constantly doing that? You know?
Yes, I understand. Oh, no, no machine gun, of course. I forgot. I feel terrible, man. I wish that's why I invited you to the party. So I thought you just wanted someone to talk to.
Well, I'm lucky. I got everybody else. Listen to what Dear Stuka says. So her sister sees a fragile man saying he's going to kill himself, and her sister says, "Oh, let's take this friend away from her." Exactly.
Dear Stuka even, yeah.
Dear Stuka even agrees with what's going on is wrong. Everybody in the Discord told me last night when I got done having the conversation when the Discord servers went offline. And you know, I could start some crap and I could, you know, message her sister and be like, "Wow, I can't believe, you know, you made Rat block me and everything."
Oh, fucking stupid. Sorry, I'm sorry.
But you know, it's just not worth it anymore. You know, I want to still be friends with Rat, and I think it's still possible, but I'm just gonna have to wait until she gets older. And I just gotta hope that she remembers me through all those years. And that's the thing that's bothering me. I don't think she's gonna remember me once she forgets me.
I don't know that. The tables might turn.
And you know, I want so badly to suggest to her, you know, if she's watching or even if she isn't, like I want so badly to suggest to her to just, you know, kind of rebel against her parents a little bit and like argue them down about making her get rid of me as a friend and everything just because I'm a little older, but it wouldn't help her case any because it would make them think that I have her brainwashed and all that, when in reality the ones that have her brainwashed
Commander Gunner
are her
transmission.
parents.
1 second, pal. I'm sorry. What were you saying? I got killed by a stupid fucking Ostwin.
I think that her fucking parents are the one that have brainwashed her.
She's gonna have real one good life. How did that pin me? Yeah, I would move on. Don't let this little 12-year-old get to you.
It's not the 12-year-old that gets to me, it's the fact that her parents don't trust me enough to freaking...
What? Okay, just smart plates me. No problem. Damn, I'm running out of tanks, bro. This is so stupid, man. Got killed by a fucking... Thank you.
Oh great, there goes my track. And my gunner. Okay, here we go. Just get me screwed. There we go. Thanks a lot for pushing me, by the way, sir.
The dust.
Man, that KV's good. I need to get that thing working.
I know, those 240 mils is just overpowered a little
I'm
bit.
talking about the KV7. That thing's ass.
Wait, what do you mean? That thing, if you know how to use that tank correctly,
His dad
you're fucked.
begged the courts to not let him leave the state, so he couldn't see me or his other friends here as well.
What's on that rock? I hate dust maps. Oh, enemy kill assist.
I get the feeling that Rat's gonna end up rebelling against her mother on this and her sister, but I don't want her to get into more. And the thing is, the thing that pisses me off though, bro, is the fact that she's scared.
Of what?
Hey Jay, she's scared of her parents. Her parents have her scared of them.
You shouldn't be scared of your own parents.
That's the whole reason she told me the things that she did, is because she didn't feel like she could trust anyone else.
No, you fucking didn't. That little fucking spawn can't. It's always the Shermans, you know? Oh,
yeah, sure,
God.
Jay. If you want to join us, you can. Hold on. Would you mind inviting Jay to the party, please?
1 second. I have a Sherman trying to kill me.
Okay, I'm kind of... Okay, give me a second. Shermans are good tanks. They're just annoying at times.
This thing is confusing me. It's literally confusing me.
What's so confusing about it?
It's the Churchill one is just it's literally confusing me. Cause it keeps shooting. I don't know what shell. Oh God, this is so fucking. Hey Jay.
So what's this about a Diddy party?
Hey Jay, I got a question.
Yeah.
You know the Churchill one with the 75 and 40?
Wait, what?
I am struggling right now.
Mr. CP
Guys.
Animations. Yes.
I stayed up till 5 o'clock in the morning grinding Russia. I have
I
the
ended up having to go to
T-55.
bed.
No, you don't.
I
I'm
got
just kidding.
upset.
I have the T-55 now.
Dude, okay, machine gun port right? Machine gun port right? Yeah, I'm pushing you, dude.
Big dog.
You're not. I don't know how to kill you. I don't know how to kill you. I honestly don't know how to kill you, man. Dude, how?
I'll be
Okay.
right back.
That's why! It has heat loaded!
I agree, Content Pickle. It wouldn't, but I get the feeling, talking about Rat giving her perspective and everything, it wouldn't change anything, because from what I understand, she even told her sister last night that we were just friends and that we just talked and everything. And her sister just wasn't paying her any attention and wasn't listening. So, you know, it wouldn't do any good, I don't think, for her to try and give her parents.
Hey, pal, I'm sorry to cut you off. Jumbo, where do you hit a Jumbo? Never mind. I did that. I got bombed in the process of trying.
Dang.
I couldn't pin that guy for nothing. And then, oh, they're bad spawn camping. Guys are.
Alright, well, I gotta wait on Big Dog to get out of that match so that we can start. What BR are you playing, Big Dog?
I'm 3.3.
Okay.
And I'm trying to kill a Sherman that I can't pin, barely pin.
That sucks.
Bitch.
Slut. Jay's gonna be like, what? What you say?
I'm sorry, that Churchill one is the worst tank ever built in World War. How do you only track me? I kind of feel bad for him.
I mean, you know, talking about the whole Rat situation and everything, I'd love for it to have turned out differently, where at least her sister and her mom decided that it was okay if we kept talking. But and the bad thing was, I was basically begging her sister to let Rat keep talking to me, and she wouldn't give me a straight answer. She just kept on, you're older than her, you should know better. Like she was avoiding the fucking question because she knew that the mom was most likely gonna not let me. And it's like, you know, just be fucking honest with me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, dear God, I hate when I take a breath and then it feels like I'm gasping.
I'm out of the match, by the way, if you're in them.
Okay.
Dude, that was a good one. What'd you say, pal?
I can't, for the life of me, I can't figure out what to do anymore. Like, I'm sad. I literally cried a minute ago, earlier in the stream talking about it because that's how upset I am about it. That's how upset I am about it. And you know, last night I sent her sister a message and I was like, you know what, if you don't want me talking to Rat, fine, I won't. But, you know, you need to know that Rat had everyone in the Discord fooled, that she was older and all of this. And I get the feeling that's why they decided to make her block me, was to make sure that I didn't talk to her again. But the thing is, the girl is 12 years old. Okay, at 12 years old, I was helping take care of my disabled brother. I was helping around the house, doing all kind of stuff. Okay, if y'all can't show a little bit of trust, how do y'all expect her to trust you enough to tell? I mean, she had a boyfriend, and she was scared to tell her parents that she had a boyfriend.
That's not good. Damn.
That is how scared of her parents she is, because she knows how they're going to act. So she's like, you know, trying to keep from having to tell them.
I don't know what to tell you, man. At this point, she's just a friend gone.
I don't think she's gone. I think she'll remember me, but it's going to be difficult for us to talk Jay, are you here?
You might have went to the bathroom.
Bro took a dump in his pants yesterday when we were talking.
Are you serious?
All I heard was, it sounded wet and drippy, and I was like, Jay, are you okay, bro?
How are they gonna put all this armor with no good guns?
And you know the funny thing, Big Dog?
What's
When
the
my
funny?
mom heard me talking to Rat one day through a voice chat, she basically told me to stop talking to her, and I didn't listen. And now look at what happened.
Simple man, equal de Santa.
Oh no, it just
Where's Jay?
everybody everybody told me that I needed to stop talking to Rat or to be cautious with her, and I didn't listen, and this happened.
You can't. You're beating yourself up for no reason, bro. Why are you beating yourself down about this, bro?
I'm
She
back.
was
Is
my
Hitler
friend.
alive? Or is
Gosh,
he...
why, Jay? We just got into a match. How dare you?
Oh, I'm
Bro
sorry.
chooses like the worst times to come back, I swear.
Hey, yo,
Anyway,
Jay, remember the Mike
guys,
Tyson fight when you seen his ass?
I
Yeah,
got
dude. Dude, Big Dog. I swear you not. I woke up like an hour or two ago. I look on the Snapchat spotlight, and I see Mike Tyson walking off with his whole crack showing. I was like, what
so
is bro doing?
ladies
Which
and
point?
gentlemen, I'm gonna end the stream here because I want to play with my friends a little bit.
Yay!
So I'm very grateful for all of you who stayed and listened and gave
Let's
me
go feed the
advice and
things.
everything. I hope everyone has a lovely day, and if Rat
Achilles.
ends up watching the stream afterwards, I want you to know that you're still my friend no matter what, and nothing will ever change that. So I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope everyone else does too. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Except for Rat's parents, they're not going to get the fangs because I can't find them. But anyway, y'all have a